In the afternoons, if you drive for a few minutes from Keyarpuram towards Hoskote, you will see a long line of BBMP trucks waiting patiently. They are waiting for the night to dump garbage at Mandur in the cover of darkness. Mandur, a well-developed village of 2,000 plus people, lies on the Bangalore-Devanahalli road. It is where almost half of the 4,000 tons of garbage Bangalore generates gets dumped.
More than 200 trucks dump garbage in this landfill every day. The BBMP dug a 150 feet deep pit and filled it with garbage. 40 lakh metric tons of garbage have been deposited here.
There are 2 landfills here which BBMP has outsourced to 2 private companies. Each of them is barricaded by a tough stone wall on all sides. The walls are meant to keep curious onlookers away from garbage dumps. But if you walk around them, you will find that the barricades have collapsed in places due to poor maintenance. The garbage dumped in these landfills has destroyed the lives of Mandur's people.
If you want to know where hell is, it is here in Mandur. We eat inside a mosquito net to keep the flies out. We keep the doors and windows closed to keep the smell out.
Till a month ago, 400 BBMP trucks were depositing layers and layers of fresh Bangalore garbage here without bothering to treat them in any way. In the last 9 years, the garbage mounds have grown to an estimated 150 to 200 feet in height. The Mandur people say they look like Nandi hills and smell like somebody has died in your house.
They generate waste in Bangalore and dump it in Mandur. They have created 2 hills here as tall as Nandi Hills.
After the recent protests by Mandur villagers against garbage dumps, BBMP has begun to cover them with mud to stem the stench. Fresh garbage arrives from the city in the dead of the night. During the day, a fleet of creaking trucks crawl up the garbage hill hauling in mud. A few JCBs work furiously to flatten the garbage and bury it under a thin layer of mud.
The garbage dumps are within 100 feet of our village. When we protest, to pacify us, they dig huge pits and take soil from there to cover the garbage. In this landfill, there are 4 such pits.
BBMP also sprays a chemical on the garbage to make it smell pleasant. But the people here allege that the spraying is irregular and the chemical is often adulterated. They allege that the spraying costs BBMP 2 lakh rupees a day. BBMP runs a massive excavation operation here. There is a newly dug huge pit, perhaps to create a new landfill. There is heavy machinery digging earth round the clock to supply soil to the garbage mounds. It is obvious that a lot of money is being spent on managing Bangalore's untreated garbage.
They come in the night and dump garbage where I'm standing now. Then they cover it with mud. After that, they will move one step forward and dump garbage there.
If you start climbing, for a second you may think that you are on a natural muddy hillock, but the ground underneath is soft and sizzling. A toxic fluid called leachate, released by all that garbage below you, bubbles up at places. There are large patches of raw exposed garbage. You can see what the garbage is made of: plastic, shoes, broken glass, discarded clothes, and kitchen refuse. There is even an abandoned ambassador car here.
The leachate is seeping into the groundwater from here. All the villages within a radius of 4 kilometers are affected. The BBMP has created so many problems for us, we do not know what to do.
There are also freelancing rag pickers sifting through the mess briskly. They are doing what the BBMP has failed to do: to segregate the garbage and extract value from it.
I have come from Allahabad, UP. I pick plastic materials here. I gather between 70 to 80 kgs a day and make 3 rupees per kg.
Packs of scavenging dogs and flocks of birds, which feast on the rotting organic matter, keep you company. With plenty to eat, an agreeable ambience, and little human activity, they love it here. Even BBMP officials and their contractors seem to be happy with the mountain of bills the garbage hills generate. It is only the people of Mandur who are protesting desperately.
Forest land. 8 years ago, there was a forest here. You can still see parts of it. The BBMP has turned the forest land into a garbage hill.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಜನ ಪರಿಸರ ಇದು ಜೂನ್ 5ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಪರಿಸರ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು.
Everyone observes June 5th as World Environment Day. But our village is totally polluted. So we asked the minister to stop the garbage trucks and clear the garbage that is dumped here.
ಲಾರಿಗಳನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸಿ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿದ್ದಿರೋ ಕಸನ ಅದು ಹೆಂಗೆ ವಿಲೇವಾರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರೋ ಆ ಥರ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ.
Thank you.